I think I might keep him as a mount. Come with me, Sewer Rat. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swingbird, and welcome back to Dark Souls. If you're just joining us, this is the legend of Sir Dedimus, the brave knight that is going to conquer this land, and we're about to escape the Undead Asylum, where we were held prisoner. We just gotta go over to this cliff and, you know, find a way out somehow.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated
What is our legend?
that one day an undead shall be chosen.
By a crow. A giant, awesome crow. I think it's our hair. Just caught his attention, I guess. Or her attention.
To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage.
Here we go. Wherever this crow takes us.
The land of the ancient lords.
Alright, our destiny. Onwards. Take us, crow. We're headed to Lordran. So this is where the adventure takes place. The land we heard about in the opening story. There's that crow, jittering on screen. And this is going to be where we're starting out at the Firelink Shrine. And we're going to head towards the Undeadburg, the first area of the game. This is the kind of fork roads that throw a lot of people off. Throw them for a loop, because you can go a different way, but it's much harder. And we're going to go talk to that guy, get a little bit more story. But first off, we can go to the Firelink Shrine here. Oh, there's another adventure at this bonfire. So this is where I can rest, I can level up. I'm going to quickly just do lots of endurance, because I want to get my equip load up. That way I can put my clothes back on, cover up this gross face. If I was to use my humanity here, you'll see I'll get one humanity level in the corner. The better humanity level I have, the more resistant to curses I am, the better items I will find. But I'm going to use this real quick to reverse my Halloween and become human. So we will become human. So Dedimus is not so dead. There he is. He's a little cuter now. I don't know. I like him undead. So unlike Demon Souls, there's not quite as many advantages to being human. But you can play with other players and get invaded when you're human. Hey, there's our buddy. Big old crow hanging out. I'm going to talk to this guy real quick, and we're going to get more of our destiny told to us.
Well, what do we have here?
Eat my shield.
You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not the first.
But I'm the
But
only.
There's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the Undead Asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out.
Thanks,
There
sitting
are
guy.
Actually, two bells of awakening.
What?
One's up above in the Undead Church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town.
So we gotta ring both of them.
And something happened. Brilliant.
That's all we're
Not
getting.
much to go on. But I have a feeling that won't stop you.
It's our destiny.
So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead.
The crow kind of took us here. We didn't really have much of a choice. But anyways, that is our destiny. We have to ring those two bells in the corners of the land here. So, we're going to head towards the crow real quick. This is the first mistake a lot of players make. They go around these ruins here. That's a blood stain, so you can see how someone dies. They probably died fighting these terrifying skeletons. So there's a little thing hidden here, I believe. I played a little bit of this area, but once we get past this first part, then I'm going in blind, and I might need some hints and stuff in the comments if I get a little stuck. But we're going to try our best to do this without looking anything up. So this is a graveyard here, and you'll see all those blood stains because the skeletons down there are very scary, and you're not really supposed to go that way at first. You can, but it's a lot tougher. Here's our buddy the crow. He kind of creeps me out, even though he's awesome. I'm afraid he's going to peck me. You can target him, but I don't think it'll... you can also attack him, and he just kind of flies away, and he'll come back later. We'll see him again, but yeah, he doesn't really fight you, despite how creepy he is. He's just awesome and scary at the same time. Alright, so I got one of these souls, and if I was to, you know, poof that into the air, there you go, crush it, I get some extra souls, so you want to collect those. There's a few other hidden things around that we should look for. I'm going to try to roll off here if I can. There we go. Down the slope. And there's a couple hidden areas. I think there's another NPC to talk to. There he is. Pugsley the Stout. What is his name?
I believe we are not acquainted.
We have the same hair.
I am Petrus of Firelink.
Oh.
Have you business with us?
Eat my shield.
If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Ugh. He doesn't even know. He doesn't know Sir Dedimus, and I'm the one of legend. He doesn't, I don't know. He's disrespecting me. I'll come back later when I'm stronger and kill him. You gotta be careful with NPCs in these games, because if you accidentally attack them, then you might be in trouble. So if you jump down here, there's a little bit of a secret. You can go through here, and here we are, a few chests. Some good stuff in here, like these. Homeward Bones. These will actually teleport you to one of your bonfires that you've lit. There's some other cool stuff, like a Morning Star, and that's the weapon that one guy just had, and a talisman. I think these are the stones. These allow you to, cracked red eye orb. They allow you to invade other people's games, and there are actually like reasons to do that other than just to be a jerk. We'll get into that later. And also we got these, which I think block people from using Estus flasks if you're in PvP. Now, unfortunately, to get out of here, I think I have to go down and try to get out of here real quick, because the skeletons are going to come after me. If I can run fast enough, I might be okay. Let's look around and see. Okay, one of them's coming at me. I'm going to be careful. I guess we could fight him. He's tough, but I think I might be able to take him. He's not all that tough. He's just trying to fight like 4 of them at the same time is where most people have trouble, I believe. I'm going to do a couple jumping slashes on him. There we go. Gotta be careful not to have my shield go all the way down, though, because he can do some crazy flailing. These really remind me of, was it Jason and the Argonauts? That one old Ray Harryhausen special effects movie. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know of it. It's pretty famous. Whoop! Oh, jeez. He did a counter on me. Gotta be careful of those, because you can die very easily in this game. Oh, especially if I'm not targeting him. I need to use an Estus flask. So let's go up the stairs a little bit here. Crow, help me! That'd be cool if you brought him near the crow and the crow just like pecked him. I'm just gonna use a couple since we can recharge them at the bonfire, as I mentioned. Oop, there we go. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. If you jump from higher up, I think it does affect how much damage you do there. Gotta watch out here, because he's gonna do a lot to me if I'm not careful. There we go. He keeps falling apart, so he's a little more undead than I am. Here we go. Look out. I also don't want to jump off the edge, so I gotta be careful with that. And I could probably knock him off the edge. There we go. Easy way to beat somebody. Alright, we're going to go over here and out of this area now that we got past that little graveyard place. We're okay. But yeah, that's confusing for new players because a lot of them want to try to go down that way. But they're actually supposed to go over here to this footpath on the right. A little less obvious. I think if I go through here, there's another item. And then there's one more staircase that we kind of passed when we dropped down. There we go. Fire bombs, very useful. One of the items we could have gotten as a gift at the beginning was a black fire bomb. Those are really damaging. And if I used those on that first boss, I could have gotten his weapon, which is pretty cool, but I'm not going to worry about that. That's a very heavy weapon. Huge club. You saw the Asylum Demon using that. Here we go. Last thing here. Soul. There we go. I'm going to use... Oops, not that. I want to use my soul here. We got to change our equipment out, though, because... Whoa, we're using too much of the other stuff that we picked up. So I'm just going to get rid of a lot of these. We don't need those. I'm going to put the soul on there. There we go. And we can use it very easily. So yeah, the equipment screen, you can see that. There's rings, there's different, things you can put on. We don't have most of that yet. One of the starting items is a ring that says it recovers HP, but it actually just gives you like a bit more max HP. It's a little confusing. Alright, so I don't think we have enough to level up. No, we don't, but I got my Estus flasks healed. We're ready to go to the Undeadburg. Let's get out of here. We warmed ourselves up by fighting the skeleton, but now we're going into the bulk of it. There we go. We're headed towards this crazy castle. Alright, come at me, guys. Whoop, you gotta look out. I like that jump attack because it does a lot, but you leave yourself very vulnerable. And there's a guy up there that's trying to do some shenanigans I gotta be careful about. He's got fire bombs. The aforementioned fire bomb is very dangerous. It can do a lot of damage to you. So these guys with the shield, I think I did this to the other one. You can kick them, stagger them. There we go, and then slice them. Oh, jeez. I went right into that fire bomb. That's why I said you gotta be careful. Before I grab that stuff, I'm gonna go kill this firebomb guy. He's annoying. He just has like unlimited fire bombs. Where are you getting all these? Your mama send you a dozen for your birthday or something? Alright. Kill that crazy axe guy. They're very vulnerable to attacks, but they do so much damage with their crazy axes. I don't think that's their official name. Let's just kick him off the side. There we go. And then we got this guy. I kick him. I kick everybody. That's Sir Didymus's classic kick attack. Alright, so there's a couple bloodstains around here. Did that one guy that fell die? I want to make sure. Oh, nope, he's still alive. He's walking back up slowly. Let's go down here real quick and kill him before he comes at me from behind. Ugh! Still got his firebombs. Man, your mommy done gave you a great birthday present, but you're dead now. I wish he dropped some of those firebombs. You gotta be very careful. You can some games have invisible walls on cliffs. Not Dark Souls or Demon Souls. It's very difficult. You can just walk off and not even know what you're doing, like so. But that was actually intentional because there's a little secret down here I found. You could try to cross the other way, and we'll have to cross back that way. But if you go through here, it's so creepy. There's a lot of stuff like that in this game and Demon Souls where you're like, I don't think I can walk across here. Oh, I can, but if I move 1 pixel off the designated course, I fall or something. Alright, I think we can get back over here. Oh, jeez, okay. But yeah, you can't go back the other way. I tried going that way originally and fell and died. So, I'm gonna real quick, before we go, I have enough to level up one more time. So I'm gonna go do that and get my... I actually didn't use any Estus flasks, but we're good. We're so close to the bonfire, you know, I might as well get my endurance up. We really want to be able to equip as much armor as we can. That's what I'm aiming for. Plus it's, you know, it's increasing our stamina, our defense, lots of stuff. Endurance is the stat that I like to level up. Some of the other ones are related to magic and different, you know, dexterity. They raise up your attack and stuff like that. So this is one thing that I'm going to you'll learn very quickly. When you go to a bonfire, it actually resets the enemies in an area. So you have to be very careful and weigh whether you want to actually level up or not, or you just want to, you know, continue with the game. So it's good that you can rest at the bonfire, but it comes at a price. Like I said, you got to fight some of these enemies again. But luckily these guys are real easy. Just got to look out for those dang fire bombs. I'm being a little careless with the fire bombs here. I also got to be careful because I don't want to accidentally walk off the edge. That would not be good. Oh, and stab. Ugh, that was risky. But I got him. Okay, we're good. And I think we got, yeah, I left that one guy down there. He's fine. So Didymus spares him for now. There we go, I got another soul. You can save these and use them when you're ready. I'm not going to bother because they're basically like souls you store. Oh, hey, how's it going? It's a friend. Giant sewer rat. Oh, aw, I feel bad. He just kind of ran from me. I think I might keep him as a mount. Come with me, sewer rat. So, as you can see, this uses Havoc physics, and there's ragdoll stuff. Oh, okay. Let's bring him with me. He's going to be my buddy for a little while. Just push him down the sewer. It can get a little silly and funny, but it's just, yeah, there we go. He's stuck on my legs. A lot of doors you can't open from both sides. I'll leave him here. I feel bad for the little guy. But yeah, the souls that I have, you don't have to use them immediately. You can save them, and you do want to do that most of the time, unless you're ready to level up. Because if I die, I have one chance to get back to my corpse and regain my humanity that I've used, which is another thing that's different from Demon Souls. I don't like lose my humanity automatically when I die. I can regain it if I travel back to where my corpse, you know, where I died, and I can get all those souls back too. But if you die after that attempt, like if you die without reclaiming your souls, then everything's lost and it's sad. So you get one more chance when you die, so it's not, all over. Man, I'm going a little ham here and not being as careful as I should. We'll be alright. We're going to find another bonfire soon enough. They're pretty well spread out. That's another thing that's nice about this game. Demon Souls was tough because you had to go so long before having, you know, the ability to rest and recover. You had to use a lot of herbs and stuff. But this game, it's a little easier. There's another fog gate, but before we do that, I do want to drop down here. And there should be some cool stuff. This is the Undeadburg, if you didn't see that mentioned. I'm going to head into here, because I think yeah, there we go. This guy's blood's hanging out the window. There we go. Ugh, the Dreglings are kind of looking at me. They're wondering what's going on here. And that's blocked off, I think. Alright. So yeah, we got another soul there. This is the town where all the undead people live. Ugh. I gotta be careful. I tend to like to swing my sword right as they're attacking on accident. But we're alright. This is pretty easy. If you know what you're doing in this area, you shouldn't die too much. Just gotta be careful. I tend to, like I mentioned, I tend to like to get into the thick of things. Look at these guys. They're just hanging off the edge. Kick them off. There we go. The other guys, not so lucky. They're coming at us. But, yeah, there we go. Let me recharge my stamina. Kill that guy. Yeah, the jump attack's so powerful, but again, it leaves me open, so I gotta be careful. Rubbish. I've heard that's actually useful, so I'm gonna hang on to that. Let's climb up here. We're gonna loop around, and then we're headed into the next area. So, we're gonna hopefully head towards one of them bells, but things are gonna get much tougher from here on out. We gotta be careful. I love that jump thing. There we go. So like I said, you can raise your humanity level multiple times, but it comes at a risk because you, what's this guy doing? He just landed on his head. There we go. Get him out of here. He was just hanging out somewhere around here. But it comes at a risk, like I mentioned, because you can lose all those humanity levels. And also, when you're a human, like I am now, I risk being invaded. There we go. Splash that on your face. Alright, we're ready to go into the next area. I still love how his hair is visible through these gates. It's ridiculous. Alright, getting lots of souls. We should be to a bonfire before too long. But things are going to get tough before they get easier. Alright. There's a little thing across the way. I don't know if I can roll to that. We could try it, I guess. I just got to be very careful. Roll. Nope. Yeah, some of these things are like, do I want to risk that in hopes that I find a good item? Or do I want to, you know, just ignore it and survive? Whoa! Hello. So that's, you know, they killed a lot of the dragons, but that guy looks pretty much like a dragon to me. I think he might be a drake. That's just like a smaller dragon. That's all that is. Still very deadly and terrifying. So we gotta be careful. What's that one guy doing? He looked like he was just kind of running wherever he wanted to go. Okay, we got a lot of guys here now. We gotta be very careful. I gotta try to focus on what I'm doing. Look out. Those guys are almost all dead. Ugh. Killed that one. Killed that one. Jump. Man, sometimes these guys can get a little jumpy and dodge my stuff. I'm gonna kick him if I can. Ugh. Not do that. There we go. Sometimes slashing is all you need to do. Nothing too fancy. We gotta go after this archer. And then I can head over to that other side. There's some crazy spearmen over there I need to do. Need to kill, not do. That did not sound right. Alright, anything here? There we go. I started to see some summoning little patterns when I got to this point in the game. So you can start summoning people to help you out. Here he is. Get rid of this crossbowman. I think I have a bow. I don't have any arrows yet, but I was lucky enough to find a bow very early. Here we go. So there's a bonfire. I'm not going to go to it yet because it's going to respawn everything. I want to go over here first, and hopefully we can talk to some of these guys. Hey, how you going? How's it going? These spearmen are kind of tough, but you can kick them, get their shield out of the way, then you're good. But yeah, they like to use their shield a lot, but they can also be very deadly if you, whoa, aren't careful. Man, that crate just blew up in his face. Hey, come here, spear guy. Here we go. Oop, look out. Yeah, usually they block a lot of hits, but we're getting lucky. Okay, so down here, I think there's some cool hidden stuff, like an axe man. There we go. Kill him. It almost kills him with one hit there. And my little buddy over here, hey, how's it going?
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you. Hmm?
This is a merchant.
Then you are a welcome customer. Trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
So I can buy some cool stuff with him. Ugh, he's a little creepy. I can get a repair kit here, which lets me repair my stuff. I definitely want to get that. A bottomless box so I can store things. A few things like arrows. I'll come back to this guy. First, I would probably rather level up than spend my stuff on him right now. We're going to go through this one little area, and then I think we're going to end out here pretty soon. Gotta be careful, because I think there's still draglins hidden around. There they are. There's a bunch of them over here. What are you guys doing down here? Having a party? Oh, look out. Don't want to get killed. Let me do one more Estus Flask. Since we're almost at the bonfire, I'll recharge. I can also use those humanity levels that I talked about. Those guys were twins. I can use the humanity levels that I was talking about to actually kindle a bonfire. And okay, we're back. Something happened weird where he was like dangling on my foot and it might have glitched out. But we're going up here. Alright, grabbing this. There we go, throwing knives. Okay, so now we can go up that way again. I think we're good. Alright, I think I'm going to end out here once we get to that bonfire. Thank you guys for watching. and sticking with me here in Sir Dedimus. But yeah, kindling the bonfire, I might do that here now that I have a few humanity levels, because it will help you in the long run. You can carry more Estus flasks at each specific one. Alright, please leave a like if you enjoyed this. The adventures of Sir Dedimus will continue next time. Goodbye.